Okay, hello guys. So we're going to be doing a flexibility and mobility session on our arm and hand and wrist. So another area that we don't tend to focus on with exercise, but actually from work, like whether you're a manual labourer or you do lots of things with your hands, or you're at your desk all day, then things do get tight and you can start to get symptoms within your wrist and arm. So we'll be working on that today just to help improve mobility and flexibility. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all is just start to get your elbows moving. So what you're going to be doing is throwing a ball, pulling it back, throwing a ball, pulling it back, throwing a ball, pulling it back. So this is just loosening up your elbow and wrist. Good, we're going to go for a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, other side. This is my weaker arm, so don't let me throw a ball on this side. So just bending and straightening, bending and straightening. Good. Just loosening up the wrist and the elbow. Good, 3 more. 1, 2, 3, good. Okay, shake that off. Okay, so we're just going to be rolling the wrists now. So we're going to go 10 in to out, and then 10 out to in. Or should I say 10 clockwise, and then 10 back the other way, going anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Might feel a bit of grinding, that's okay. That's just normal, just your tendons flicking across a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we're going to be doing some clenching and relaxing. Clenching and relaxing. When you relax, try and stretch your fingers out. So rather than relaxing, I want you to stretch those fingers up and out. Good, we go for 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, so we're going to do something called opposition now. You're going to be using your thumb to touch each point on the bottom of your knuckles. Okay, so you can go fingers first if that's easiest, and then you're going to try and touch the base of your fingers. Okay, we go to the top of your fingers again, down to the base. Okay, let's bring the other hand. So, touch your fingers, and then down to the base of your fingers. That'll stretch your thumb. Up to the fingers again, end of your fingers, base of your fingers. Good, so we do both together now, you've got it. So tips of your fingers, bases of your fingers. Tips of your fingers, base of your fingers. Good work. Okay, that's quite a nice one if you do type for a lot of the day. Actually just working those fingers and thumbs will be quite nice to try and get them moving. Okay, good work. So let's work a little bit our way up now. So the stretch that we do quite a lot in the upper limb program is your tricep stretch. So you're going to place your hands between your shoulder blades, hands on your elbow, and just stretch. You feel that all the way down here. Again, holding stretches for up to 30 seconds, and then we'll change. Okay, let's keep going for another 10. Good. Okay, shake that off. Other side. Again, another 30 seconds. Go for another 10 seconds now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, so we're going to stretch the back of the forearm here now. So just along here. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a fist. You're going to bend your wrist down. So you might start to feel a stretch already. And you're going to place your hand on the back of that wrist and you're going to be pulling it towards you. So that should start to stretch the back of that arm. Keeping the elbow straight, that's going to help add to the stretch a little bit. Just hold that there. Can be quite an uncomfortable one, so don't force it, just stretch into discomfort. Okay, another 10 seconds. So keep that fist as tight as you can. What you want to do is relax the fingers. Try not to do that because you can end up taking away some of the stretch. Okay, so shake that one off. A bit sore, that one. Okay, same with the other side. So make a fist, curl the wrist down, place your hand on the back of that wrist and stretch. Pull it towards you. You're going to feel quite a lot of stretching into the wrist and up into the forearm. Okay, good work. Keep going. Okay, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake that off. So we're going to go do it the opposite way now. Bring your wrist up, hold on to your fingers in your hand and pull it back towards you. Should feel that into the forearm here. The more you bring your fingers back, the more you're going to feel it. Good work, keep that going. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, shake that off again. Same on the other side. Bring the wrist up, place your hand onto the front of the hand and put it towards you. Good work, guys. Feeling that stretch all down the bottom of here. Pull the fingers back, adds to the stretch a bit more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, shake those off again. So what we're going to do now is go into all fours and we're going to be putting a bit more of a stretch through those wrists. Okay, so you're going to place your hands down facing away from you. Take your shoulders over the wrists, keeping the elbows straight, and you should start to feel a stretch into the backs of your wrists and up your forearm as well. So just rocking in and out of the movement, just so that your body gets used to it. It can be quite uncomfortable, as I say, especially if you don't do this very often. Your wrists get quite stiff, and putting weight through at the same time can be quite sore. So don't force it. Just rocking forward and back 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, so I'm going to get you to turn your hands out now, so they're facing away from each other, but trying to have your hands underneath your shoulders. And again, you're rocking forwards and back. So effectively, your forearms are moving side to side on your hands, but your body's moving forward and back. So you're just stretching the wrists in a different way. If you find it's easy, bring those hands closer together, and that'll add to the stretch a little bit more. Let's go 1, go for 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Okay, just give your hands a little bit of a roll. That can be quite uncomfortable. So next one, you're going to be putting your hands so they're facing towards you and wrists are facing away from you, okay? Turn your hand as far around as you feel able to get the biggest amount of stretch. And again, rocking forward and back. This is probably the most intense one. So again, don't force it. It's about frequency of these things. If you do them regularly, they get easier. So that is really tight into my wrist and forearm. So I'm not forcing, I'm just rocking into it gently, in and out of the movement. Go 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So what you're going to do is you're going to place one fist down onto the floor and you're going to turn the other one over. so that you can feel the stretch in the back of the wrist. Okay, so just gently lean on it, but put a lot of weight through the fist, and you feel the stretch going on the opposite side, so onto the back of this forearm. Good. Okay, shake that off, place your fist down, and then place the other one upside down, should I say. Okay, you're going to feel that stretch all down the back of your forearm on the right hand side now. So I'll turn this way, you'll be able to see that. Well done, guys. Okay, good. Right, so we're doing one more stretch. This is going to work the front of your shoulders as well, but we're going to try and get a stretch down into the front of your bicep. So you're going to be sitting with your hands behind you, facing away from you, and you're going to be just bringing your hips forward a little bit, so sit further forwards, push your chest up, and you should feel a stretch down into the front of your shoulder and front of your arms. If you don't, shuffle your hips further forward and lift your chest. That's good. So that's quite an intense stretch on the front of the elbows and up the front of the bicep. Nice deep breaths. If it's too painful, just sit back a little bit and then lift your chest again. If you can, shuffle forwards. Nice deep breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, that's a killer, that one. Well done. So that's your stretches for your wrist and arm. So hopefully that was helpful. And again, as I always say, repeat that video as often as you want so that you're getting the more benefit. If you find that your wrist and elbows are quite stiff and tight and the muscles up your forearms are tight, do them on a daily basis. So well done, and I'll see you for the lower body and core strength session. See you soon.